This year's Dragon Ball Heroes campaign is turning out to be more hype than we could have imagined. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. The Vjump scans for this month are in, and boy did they reveal some pretty insane information, some that many of us maybe didn't really expect. So in this video we're going to go ahead and go over the scans. We're going to go over everything revealed here along with some translations from Goresh and offer a few predictions as to I think what else we might see in this celebration based off this scan. So starting with the summonable units, because I know that's what everybody cares about when it comes to the celebration, we know that we are getting the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. They are separate cards, not a fusing card like I was hoping in my prediction video. We are getting the Super Hearts, who was revealed in the Dragon Ball Heroes live stream event, right? And we are getting the free-to-play Lags, who, along with the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breakers, we did know was coming via the Dragon Ball Heroes website update. Now, we had two surprise additions for this year's cards, and that is the Golden Metal Cooler and the reconstructed Janemba, both from this arc with the Super Hearts, so not surprising that they were here, but I mean, we had no indication up to this point that they would be coming, but kind of glad that they are, you know, with all the Wicked Bloodline buffs we've been getting and the movie boss buffs we've been getting, transformation boost buffs, pretty good additions to those teams. So I'm excited for all of these summonable units. Can't wait to see what they do, what they look like in game. But that is not all that was revealed in this scan. Via the scan, we can also see that there is an EZA area down here for the free-to-play Dragon Ball Heroes units. And if we flip over to Goresh's page over here, we do have a translation for the expected units to EZA from this area. So there is Alm's third form, who we see in the little banner down here, right? We do have the Great Saiyaman 4, the STR Cumber, the Demon God Salza, and the Demon Goddess Poutine. So this is really interesting because Salza is still pretty new, same with Demon Goddess Poutine. They're both, I mean, Poutine just came out last year, so that's pretty interesting that she's getting her EZA already, because she's still pretty good for a free-to-play card. Her kit's pretty insane, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle hers. A lot of these, like the EZAs were really needed, especially for like the Cumber and the Alms. They just were not good, so having their EZA could definitely help out some of the teams that they're on, especially if you're building a more, you know, crossover extreme type variant team. They'll definitely help out those teams. But aside from that, we also do know we have confirmation on a summonable EZA banner, EZA battle, and we do see here we have the Super Saiyan 3s and we have the Fu and the Cumber, and we do have confirmation on that via Goresh right here. We know that it will cover 8 characters, 4 of which are the Super Saiyan Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the Cumber, and the Super Fu, and 4 other characters. Now, I kind of want to pick at who I think the other characters are, and it's pretty easy to figure out if we look at previous crossover summons. So two of the units from this banner that are coming up are the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta, and then the other 2 that they list are the Cumber and the Fu from 2019. So 2018, 2019. So if there's 4 other characters, I imagine they'll probably, since pretty much everyone on this banner except the Cooler got their awakenings last year, I imagine they'll probably pull the Cooler just to go in line with the other units, that like the Golden Metal Cooler. So he'll probably EZA with this batch, along with, my guess is, the Meki Kabura, the Supreme Kai of Time, and maybe this guy here. I don't think the Dark Mask King and the Dark Mask Vegeta here are going to EZA, simply because they did awaken, I think, in 2020, right? Yeah, they both awakened, and actually all of these guys awakened in 2020, didn't they? So that's interesting. I wonder who it could be then. It'll be 2 of these 4 is going to be the most likely guess. I'm hoping maybe for this guy, because he's a good partner for the the Demigra here, he's a good partner for the Meki Kabura that came out last year. So if he EZAs, that'll actually be really good. So maybe him and the Dark Mask King would be a good choice for the other 2 of the other 4. But I think most people are, in fact, expecting the Cooler and the Supreme Kai of Time to EZA. But we shall see. They could also do a second badge. There could be 2 EZA battles this time around. You know, you never know. They have done that before with, like, the Dragon Ball Fusions unit. Split it up into 2 banners. So we'll have to see how they handle that. Also, big news here. And this kind of gives us an idea that, you know, these units this year are going to not be units to play around with. They are going to be good. We are getting a Dragon Ball Heroes Red Zone event, right? We can see this way down here at the bottom. So this is kind of crazy, the fact that they would even do this. I mean, a lot of people were kind of predicting they would, but like with the Metal Cooler, it was kind of a pipe dream, but here it is. So this is exciting. This is, you know, more Red Zone, more tickets maybe, although that's not clarified. According to Goresh, the only thing it mentions is that you can get a limited title for defeating the bosses. So whether or not tickets are available, we'll have to see, but at a minimum, it's another Red Zone event, and to me, they're always fun to test out different units. So, I mean, knowing there's a Red Zone event tied to Heroes, that probably means our Heroes units are going to be pretty good. Possibly even, right, 200% meta level units. Speaking of, this is the last thing I want to close out with these Vjump leaks. There are, as of right now that we know of, 9 confirmed summonable units, right? There are the 5 listed here, and then the 4 awakenings we learned about before. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or not Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, the Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, the Rebello, and the Supreme Kai of Time Brainwashed, right? And both of those come from the crossover summons from last year and the year before, right? We got the Rebello and the Supreme Kai of Time and the Super Saiyan 4s from the year before. So these guys are getting their awakenings this year, so that only covers 9 units. Now, usually we have a batch of 10, right? If we look at last year's batch, right, 5, and then the 5 awakenings, that's 10 summonable units. The year before, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 4 awakenings. That's another 10 units. 2019, this one was a little less, but I guess they were still building the roster. But for the last 2 years, it does look like we've had about 10 units per. So, I mean, maybe they can go back to 2019 days, but I doubt it. It seems like they're going to want to stick with this since it's been the pattern for 2 years, which means there's still the possibility of one more card. Who knows what it could be? It could be anything, right? There are a lot to pick from. There's the Blue Evolution Gogeta from the arc following this. There's the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who I am kind of hoping for. There's someone else coming. Whatever that last unit is, I can't wait to find out what it is, but it's gonna be something big, right? It could be Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly for all we know, but I mean, I'm super excited to find out what it is and just how powerful these Dragon Ball Heroes units are going to be this year. So, anyways, guys, that's the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, how excited are you for this year's Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover campaign, and which units are exciting you the most? Is it the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s? Is it the Golden Metal Cooler or the reconstructed Janemba? Or is it the voice-activated Dio? Or I should say Super Hearts, right? Which one are you looking forward to most? So, otherwise, guys, if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha!